The major news of the last couple days has essentially been Trump having COVID 19. Now, this has been plastered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week across all the major cable news channels. And to a degree, I certainly understand why it would be that important. I mean, the leader of the world's primary imperialist power has caught in a potentially dangerous illness, potentially dangerous, potentially deadly illness, and that is a big deal. The president, given his age and his health, could die from this illness. So I do understand why this would be so important. But there are a great many other things happening in the world too that deserve some attention. But this video, like that 24-hour coverage, is not about that. So Trump came down with corona, very likely at the Rose Garden celebration, and then proceeded to go to two charity events, a debate, and then met numerous people. So very likely, he's spread it to a lot of people. And what we have now seen is a lot of top Republican people testing positive for the coronavirus, going into quarantine, going into hospital, like Chris Christie, William Barr, etc. And what does this demonstrate? Complete recklessness by the president. Now, add on top of this, once he was in the hospital, he decided that he didn't want to stay, or that he didn't have to stay because he's the president, no one can tell him what to do, you're not my real dad kind of thing, and decided to go out in a Subaru and wave to his supporters, then go back into the hospital to continue his treatment. And as a result of that, two Secret Service agents and the driver, which I think the driver actually was a Secret Service agent as well, so three Secret Service agents now had to undergo a 2-week quarantine because he absolutely refused to just stay in a hospital bed where he's supposed to. Not some kind of big government totalitarian idea. I mean, he literally is the government, he's the head of it. But because that's what a rational and sane person would do. Someone who gave one iota of a hell about the people around them. But that wasn't good enough. So he goes out, he essentially infects 3 of his own Secret Service agents. So you know what happens? The next day and the day after, there's reports from inside the Secret Service that say they're furious with him for going out. Well, they infected 3 of their agents for his own ego? Yeah, that's not a good thing. That's a very damaging thing. But here's what's really insane about this. The Secret Service are his bodyguards. These people are charged with defending his life no matter what. And he does something this reckless and stupid to piss them off and put them in danger? Do you really want to take the people who are there to lay down their life for you and anger them in this way and treat them with this level of disrespect? Do you want them to turn on you? Because that would do it. The irresponsibility of this is astronomical. It is ridiculous how bad this is. Stupid. All of this is. It blows my mind how irrational this guy is. You don't piss off your bodyguards. You remember, people know the story of Caligula and what he did to like his own generals, what he did to other senators, and that ended up getting him killed. Now think about this. Trump allies, people who have lied for him about the coronavirus thing, it's not a big deal, we're going to downplay it, it's not a big scary thing to worry about. They now pretty much all have it because of him. And there's a lot of rumblings from them that they've just about had enough. And they don't want to support him anymore. But they've politically tied themselves to him by worshipping the ground he walks on, even though they probably don't even like him, are now considering turning on him. His own arrogance, his own ego, his own narcissistic desire, his own narcissistic love of himself is what's going to bring him down. And that kind of narcissism and ego has destroyed leaders in the past. One of those being Caligula. I'm starting to see a lot of similarities between Donald Trump and Caligula. Decaying empire. Narcissist, self-destructive narcissist. Alienates allies. A lot of similarities that can be made there. Although at this point, saying the U.S. is the new Rome is almost a cliche. But we are continually seeing new aspects of the United States that do fit the declining Roman Empire. And for people, and you've got all these Trump people just mindlessly lining up to be a part of it and going along with it uncritically, thinking all kinds of conspiracy theory nonsense in order to justify that position. And that's where we are. So when it eventually does come all crashing down, remember that. No empire lasts forever. And the most self-destructive thing a leader can do is to be narcissistic to the point of being self-destructive. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.